Alright boys, so we're about to mow these couple yards. It's Thursday morning, just a couple days before the GIE, a few days I guess. But we got this yard down here, that one over there. You skip 2 driveways, and then I have 3, so I'll try to show you some footage over there too. But I left out extra early and had to go, about 5 or 10 minutes out of the way. Stopped by Home Depot because my brass fitting on my little, because I like these little ones that recoil, because I don't run no air nailers or anything. I just have a small air compressor that I use for doing tires and stuff in my business. And one of the brass fittings was popping out, and the lady exchanged it for me, even though it's been a few months. So that was super nice of her. I got some ant stuff and some other stuff I needed to get some other couple little parts for home. So yeah. Oh, and every day between now and GIE, Sunday, everything, we're gonna, I'm gonna be blowing, just to try to get there between now and Tuesday night. We're gonna do that, and then Saturday I gotta catch up on stuff too. But as you guys can see, a lot of leaves everywhere. That's kind of how we're rolling right now. But it's beautiful this morning. It's cooling off for sure. It's probably like 60. So anyway, let's get into it, get some work done. Alright boys, so time for a little voiceover action here. A lot of my yards we're blowing, as you can see, there's a lot of leaves. We're not I say we're, but it's just me, but I'm not blowing blowing out and mulching every single thing on every property yet. For now, I'm kind of just pushing the leaves back into, a little farther into their natural area, since the leaves haven't really even started anyway. I mean, they haven't even done nothing yet, you know, really, compared to what they're gonna do. So I'm just pushing them back, and then I'm gonna start mulching them and stuff here in this next, you know, in the next, you know what I'm saying, in the next coming weeks, really. I mean, just like, this is like a bi-weekly, these two properties, so even the next time I come out here, you know, we'll probably have to start doing some mulching and stuff. And yeah, I mean, this blower is kicking it. I mean, it works good. It works real good. So, you know, it's a big blower, you know. I mean, it does, you know, my knees and legs do feel a little tired, you know, just from wearing it every day. But I think it's an excellent product, and I think once we're full out leaf season, because, you know, right now we're kind of mixture of, you know, we're still doing some mowing, but I mean, you know, the grass still needs to be cut, but there's also leaves too. And so, oh, and also, you know, it's been really, really, really dry here in Georgia. I know some parts of country, y'all have same problem as that, but it's been really, really dry. So, you know, that accelerates the leaves. You know, so it accelerates the leaves. So, you know, so it's not really time for them, but, you know, it is happening. So, you know, that's kind of what we're dealing with here. And, man, looking forward to the GIE. As you see, this property here, there's a big old area right there, and I blow everything kind of towards in the middle of that. You can see kind of the direction I'm spitting them now, and that's where I kind of would, you know, that's where I mulch stuff when it becomes winter. And I gotta finish blowing up the porches and everything when I come back and turn it off. Yeah, I was gonna show you these three properties here real quick, just like, you know, a few little snapshots of them. These are the three properties down the road. So there's those two properties, skip 2 houses, and then I got these three. This is still the same house. I was just blowing out by the road. And this is coming down to, you know, to one side of the house. And I was just showing you how this thing really moves that pine straw real good too, you know. This is kind of in the back of that house, trying to get everything pushed back, you know, probably 20 feet up, you know, away from the grass. Get pine straw pushed back, you know, same thing I was doing at the other house. This is the back of the middle house. Middle of the three. That was like that first one of the three. I stopped there so I could go up to the, about to go up and blow off the porch. Pretty good amount of leaves up there. Now, you see this property here. Sorry for the shakiness. I'm trying to just hold my little camera with my left hand. But the this property, you guys, you know, y'all seen this one before plenty of times. You know, so this is the back of the third house. And, you know, so it's the back of the third house. So these are the three in a row. This house that you see straight ahead, that kind of shares the lawn. The line is kind of right here where this concrete thing is. And, you know, so this is looking good too. As you can see, it's kind of dry, but, also the grass is going to start to go sort of dormant anyway this time of year, but it is dry though. Well, I mean, these people have sprinklers, but, you know, even when you have sprinklers and they're adjusted, if you still never get rain, it still can't, it seems that it can't keep up, you know. So here's like the part, it's probably midway up that third house, you know, but there's the house in the middle too. I'm kind of getting these pushed back out the sidewalk. This is that third house that I was just showing you down at the lake. This is kind of some of the grass, some that's wrapped around. The grass that wraps around the house. I just trimmed this big shrub. So we were working on that. And so I'm walking from the third house. Here's the middle house. And this one has a long driveway too. And I blew all these leaves, you know, all these leaves from, you know, out here in front of this fence. So like all this straw that you're seeing right now, I blew the straw, Sorry, it's really early in the morning when I'm doing this, so man, I gotta try to get myself together here. But I'm you know, I end up blowing these leaves, all these leaves like in front of this fence, and blowing them around the fence, you know, kind of like into the wooded area. You know, try to keep, because this is fresh pine straw, just as within, you know, a couple months ago. So we're going to try to get this cleaned off. Not every leaf. Y'all know how that goes in the winter. Like, if I got every leaf, I would lose too much of the pine straw. So we don't blow every leaf off, but we get you know, a good majority of them off straw, so that straw still looks good. But like I said, them leaves haven't even started. As you can see, I mean, a lot of my yards are just trees and trees. So I mean, millions of leaves, but you know, I think the 80-10 is ready for it, the leaves. And oh yeah, here's like down in the middle house. There's a kind of a tough little patch of grass here, because right behind me there's a bunch of windows, and they got a bunch of plants and little stuff you got to go around, and it's very uneven. All right, boys, snack time. Beefaroni, man. Yeah. Man, let's talk about that 80-10, a little update on it. Now I've been using it a lot, you know, for all these leaves. You know, and I've just been, you know, blowing back the beds, and, oh, man. You know, it is awesome. I mean, that thing does not back down. Like, if you need to move something, you get up sort of close to it, boom, it's gone. Like, oh, man, I can't believe how good it works, you know? So, yes, you kind of have to put up with the, you know, with that tube and stuff. You know, like I said, the tube could be a little more flexible, but there's an update coming up on that in 2020, and at the Expo, I'm going to talk to the people and show that to you guys on the video, of course. But, man, for leaves, it is awesome. You know, for summertime, I feel like, it's really not the best, you know, just for everyday grass mowing. Maybe like the BR600 would be great, because it's only 21.6 pounds. So like if you had a hand blower, if you had the hand blower and this blower, it'd be a good setup. But if you had a hand blower, the BR600, and this one, man, you would really have the setup then. So that's something I thought about too. But yeah, I love the blower. It's bad on gas, but it gets it done. Like, I mean, it works so good, it'll make you poop your pants. Oh, and boys, another thing is, like, all right, so I'm going to be working every day between now and the Expo. You know, after church and Sunday, I'm going to do some. Saturday, you know, the whole deal. And it looks like that we have some rain on Monday and Tuesday, which I'm like, darn, you know, it's been dry for months. And then, you know, it's going to try to rain on us those 2 days when I got to get a lot done on that Monday and Tuesday. So, but hey, I'm just going to work in the rain. You know, if that's what it takes, that's what I'm going to do. I always work in the rain anyway, really, unless it's a downpour. But man, we just going to go right on through it, you know. Nothing I'm going to do, you know, nothing we can do about it. And I want to go to the Expo, so we're going to work right through the rain. So, yeah, we're going to get it. I'll see you guys there, man. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be the best Expo yet.